So, Over My Dead Body 2. I really like that title way more than the title they gave it for English. I don't know. It just it makes sense with the concept of the game of being a family and having children that go through the years. It's just, it works. It makes sense. But we're gonna let the cutscene play out here. It won't count towards our major. Well, actually, I did count the. Oh crap! I did count it for airship Q. I said I wasn't, but I did. Well, we'll try not to count it. If we don't get a decent chunk of gameplay, we won't count it. Let's put it that way. We kind of ran airship Q to its destination, so I guess. Of course, it doesn't want to play the cutscene now. Come on. Also, what was weird about this version? This is a physical version that has English on it, but the trophies are not in English. At least, unless they are now. It was. I did get this game before it came out in English, technically. I just like the Over My Dead Body title a lot better. Because, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it's tons of family members dying, and you're walking over their dead corpses to continue whatever the quest is. Which in the first game was to end the family curse that the family was cursed with. The story for this is, from what I've seen, like I said, this isn't blind. I did not do a full playthrough. I did play, I think, the halfway or the first dungeon. I can't remember. I did play some. But the story setting is a lot different in this one compared to the first one, where it was a cursed family. This time, well, your family does meet an unfortunate end in this one too. You're all basically massacred, and this one gave it a second chance. And if you ever played the first game, which I would assume a lot of people probably watching this video probably haven't, because that was a pure Japanese exclusive, both versions, which is a real shame. Very good game. Something I'd love to do a playthrough, but it would take a lot of time considering it's pure Japanese, and I would literally be guessing everything and learning what everything is. I mean, I played a good chunk of the first game too. It's just a shame I can't understand the story for the first game outside of what few translation footnote things people have ever made of it. It has a very small fan base, but a very devout fan base too. I hope one day somebody will give the PSP version a translation, I hope. But anyway, there we go. That's the cutscene. Very nice opening. So, let's jump on in. Now, I don't have a DLC of that. Now, is that the cutscene that we saw? Is that an actual... I can't really remember. Kyoto.
あまたの秘宝が保管されている御所の宝物で中でも重要なのは神々から賜ったと伝えられる5つの細具その細具がある日突然と消え失せた地震雷火事に疫病そこに鬼まで現れてさながら大災害の見本市だ要するに神の怒りを鎮めるため瞳悟空を見繕ってくれって話さで貧乏くじを引いちまったのがかわいそうなお武家の一族女年寄り赤子に至るまでその日のうちに殺されたたくひ ひでえ話だよ。人間ってやつはどうしてこういつもいつも。ああ。
Hey.
名前や職業を決めるよ。大事なことだから少し時間がかかるけど。
Well, we're not going to be very patient. So like I said, this is a physical version and the only one that has English. Not very easy to come by. Also, it's interesting to note it actually uses X for OK and O for cancel, which is also interesting for being a foreign version. I think this, I can't remember what particular territory this version was meant for, but it involved a area that did use English, which is why it's on there. So, let's be a goal. A graceful, let's see, next, use my friend. Now, you can use the camera to, like, input your face, which is obviously something we can't do, with this, so... So, let's see what surprise me is. Try to give a few variety of what kind of face you can make. I like the 2D. Oh, is it? Yeah, I didn't know what the other languages on there are. Thank you for pointing that out. French and German. Thank you for pointing that out. So, anyone who's interested in a physical version, there is a version with German, French, and English. I can't remember the Pacific territory it was meant for, though. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in the Asian territory. It's a small area that like has some English speaking. Yeah, that's kind of tomboyish. Let's go with it. Unless you like silly, that is. Let me tell you, naming the characters in the PSP version was a nightmare. You don't... Like, some Japanese games, modern Japanese RPGs, a lot of times they'll let you choose English letters in the keyboard. The PSP game, nope. Don't exist at all. So trades are essentially your classes. And if I remember correctly, there are about 3 new ones over the PSP one, I believe. It has been a long time since I played the PSP game, so you have to be incredibly forgiving to me. I'm pretty sure Halberd, Archer, I think Fencer was in it. I don't recall Dancer. I think Martial Arts was in it. I think Lancer was. I think Gunner, Dancer, and Wecker. I think those were the new ones. Let's see. Let's be a home Wecker. I don't know, I get like a weird Tenchi vibe, beat up people. Be second clan member, let's just be a bunch of gun happy lunatics. Yeah, the other one could be a dancer, I guess. Wish I had a few more color choices, but I'll go with that.
あなたの貴重な時間をこのゲームにどれくらい割いてもらえますか？予想クリア時間を参考に5つのモードから1つを選んで、プレイ中にも変更できるのでお気軽に。
Okay, so we got average completion 30 hours. If you love RPGs but you're pushed for time, this mode is designed for you in mind. Weighing episodes in the history of the clan. Clan of thousands, your 6 months of immersion start heal. Holy shit. So yeah, they offer you a lot of modes here to essentially curve it towards your time, difficulty you want. I like how it shows passage of time as question mark, like it's wanting to freaking be like, eh. So I guess let's go with that just to keep things simple. And like I said, it did offer the choice to change later, so that's also something to keep note too. Yeah, I think we'll add a little extra time to this particular title since the opening stuff's gonna eat up some time.
あまたの秘宝が保管されている御所の宝物で中でも重要なのは神々から賜ったと伝えられる5つの細具その細具がある日突然と消え失せた地震雷火事に疫病そこに鬼まで現れてさながら大災害の見本市だ要するに神の怒りを鎮めるため瞳悟空を見繕ってくれって話さで貧乏くじを引いちまったのがかわいそうなお武家の一族女年寄り赤子に至るまでその日のうちに殺されたたくひでえ話だよ人間ってやつはどうしてこう
You humans. Well, I guess it's game over. Time to go home. And this definitely would be something I'd love to do a Let's Play of in the future. I've wanted to do one for the first game for a long time. Now, this character actually was in the first game. He's one of the reasons I really wish there was a lot more known about the first game's story.
一族揃ってバカばかりさ神の怒りを鎮めるための尊い犠牲とでも説明されたまさかそれで納得したの言っとくけどそれ嘘っぱちだから昔の連中はどうだか知らないけどそういうの全然嬉しくないんだよね僕が言ってんだから本当さだって僕こう見えて神様なんだ改めまして僕の名はキツとなりたくてなったわけじゃないけどいろいろあってさ今じゃ天界第2位の神様結構偉いんだぜ信じられないってまあそうだよなじゃあこうしよう今から神の奇跡ってのをやってみせるってのはどうだいでもその前にちょいと失礼おいなんだよこれちょっと待てよおっと短命の呪いと手絶の呪いかよいやはや懐かしすぎて涙が出そうだぜ なぜだ。わざわざ死人に短命の呪いをかけた意味は。まるで僕らが君たちを助けに来ると見越してたみたいだね。まさかね。まあそれならそれで面白いけどさ。ところで君たち、もう一度家族みんなで温かい飯を食いたくないか。こんな目に合わせてくれたやつに復讐したいよな。生き返りたくないか。もし生き返りたいなら何か合図をくれよ。
Does that count, boss?
だよな。大事なことだからもう一度確認するよ。生き返っても寿命はせいぜい2年。何も知らずに生まれてくる子供も同じだ。それでも君たちは生き返りたいんだね。いいね。さすがはあいつらの子孫だ。じゃあ始めようか。と言っても僕は見てるだけ。やるのはこの人。さあ、命の恩人の顔と名前をしっかり覚えな。夜、鳥、子と書いてヌエコ。それが彼女の名前だ。
ヌエコ。ああ、わしの中。
おい、大丈夫かよ。これからあんたがやることは忘れてないよな。
ああ、分かっている。反魂の儀だ。わしの命を使ってこの者たちをあの世から呼び戻す。
じゃあ時間もないからさっさと死んじゃって。おやおや、道理で重いと思ったぜ。待ってろ、今すぐ外してや。
手助け無用。
お見事。じゃあとは任せた。
ひふみよ、いむなや、ここのたり。ふるべ、ふるべ、ゆらゆらとふるべ。と、お、かみ、えみ、たまえ。ひふみよ、いむなや、ここのたり。ふるべ、ふるべ、ゆらゆらとふるべ。と、お、かみ、えみ、たまえ。ひふみよ、いむなや、ここのたり。ふるべ、ふるべ、ゆらゆらとふるべ。と、お、かみ、えみ、たまえ。
ああ、もうそれくらいにしとけ。ずいぶん元気が出たようだ。これなら長旅も大丈夫。すぐに暴れ回りたいだろうが今は我慢しろ。 じきに体も再生する。できるだけチリチリに逃げて力を貯めて気を伺え。さあ行け。あとは頼んだよ姉さん。ああこんなになっちゃって。転生して何度でも生き返るって聞いたけど本当かよ。痛かったろ。よく頑張ったね梅子さん。
Yeah, see, I really wish I knew the story for the first game. There was very little of it known in English. It's a weird shame, because I'd love to understand his character more.
そうか、あれがヌエコか。なかなか思い切りのいい人のようだ。さて、ここまでは計画通りです。
そうだね生命、計画通りだ。
じゃあ次の段階に進みましょうか。
そうだね生命、それがいいね。
お前たち、あの者たちを地の果てまで追いなさい。
Well, that was a very quick getaway there, buddy.
聞こえますか？私は天界最高神大正天ヒルコ。あなた方のことは存じています。確か武名を誇るあなた方なら辛い現状を聞く勇気をお持ちでしょう。あなた方にかけられた呪いは2つです。短命の呪い。あなた方もその子孫もわずか2年ほどしか生きられません。手絶の呪い。人と交わり子を残すことができません。例外が2つ。我々天界の神々、それに同じ境遇の他の一族です。
Now that's something that's for this version. They added where you could actually have children with other clans, aka other people's games.
血を絶やしてはなりません。子に孫に希望を託し続けてください。
By getting it on with kinky spiritual beings. Oh yeah.
これから向かうのは辺境の地。そこで十分に力をつけ、いつの日か今日へ。
Giggity giggity.
呪いをかけた宿敵を撃ち、奪われたものすべてを取り返すのです。さあ、未来へ力いっぱい羽ばたきなさい。
But yeah, this is essentially what I like to call a generational RPG, where you have family members carry on a
都を追われ
legion.
てこんな辺境に来たばかりにしちゃ意外と元気そうだね。僕の方はこの事件の真相を探るために東本清掃大わらわ。
Well, technically there is incest in it, technically, because essentially you can have children doing their mothers and fathers on the godlike side. Like in the PSP game, I had one particular child mate with a cat dentine, and then I had the offspring. It's like so technically, if you were forward to incest in the godlike world.
それに都に味方を作る算段をちょっとね。何？もう目星はつけてあるんだ。この世には人の数だけ正義があって、そいつを押してやれば人は落ちる。 簡単なんだ。じきに向こうからお願いに来るさ。あ、そうだ、お土産があったんだ。さっき捕まえたイタチなんだけど、人の言葉と家事と戦法、要するに必要そうなことはあらかた教えといた。見た目と喋り方と匂いはともかく今の君たちよりよほど使えるぜ。名前はコーチンだ。ま、仲良くやってくれ。ほんじゃまたね。
多分連中には遊びなんだよ。ガキンチョがけしかけた犬にね。
Now this character is new, and there's another character we're gonna see that's also from the previous game. But this character is new.
半分食われたとこをキツト様に助けてもらって、で気づいたらこの姿。人間の気持ちなんてわかんないし、空気とか全然読めないけど、獣だって恩くらい知ってるよ。この仕事命がけで務めるからよろしくお願いします。これから大事なことを3つ言うから一発で覚えてよ。1つ、一族の最終目標は呪いをかけたやつをぶっ倒して呪いを解くこと。2つ、一族の血を絶やさないように鬼を討伐して貯めた点数で更新をすること。
I like how casual she is about. Beat up tons of demons and get on! Man, this be Quagmire's freaking dream. Like 2 years of giggity giggity? Giggity goo.
この世界になれるまでは足の言う通りにやること。じゃないとすぐ死ぬよ。じゃあまず練習ね。とりあえず左上の命令で足を呼んでみて。はいはい。説明しよう。
No bowels, no babies.
今月の討伐は行き先も装備も道具も足に任せて。で、とにかく練習のつもりで足の言う通りにやってみて。合点承知の助。
Z, master the basics, head for the Temple of the Dragon. Temple of the Dragon, balance. Don't do anything, well balanced, leave it. We'll just go with it.
足に任せて。んじゃ、初めてのご出陣、行ってみようか。当主様、ご出陣。
So yeah, there's that. Hellfire.
永遠なんてもんに憧れて
Now in the
神
original,
の住まう地へ行こうとした人々がいた。
now in the original PSP title, he always appeared also every time you entered the
雲
stage.
上を目指して楼閣を建て、海の彼方に船をこぎ出し、深い森に分け入り大きな穴も掘った。その名残が各地に現れた9つの迷宮だ。一体何人死んだのやら、一人くらいたどり着けたのかな。
突撃。
Kill demons, get on! Giggity.
説明しよう。足討伐先では動きやすいこの姿だから鬼と間違えて叩かないでよ。ほんじゃ移動の仕方と戦闘の入り方から。
Yeah. The 3D they use in this particular title, I mean, it looks nice, but I think I would have liked the
戦闘本番の前にカッ したらもらえる戦利品の話をしとくね。
I think I would have liked the 2D stuff of the PSP a lot better. If you compare the PSP version to the PS1 version, you will drastically know a huge difference in the style. Where the original PSP was very traditional looking, the PS1 version was very traditional looking. The PSP version was incredibly color and stylized with a kind of paintbrush look towards on top of the traditional look.
説明しよ
Let's see. Now, kind of actually similar to criminal goals a little bit. You don't get to just necessarily do whatever you want with the characters. You kind of get, per character, you get to choose something. So let's see. We charm all the enemies. Let's just attack the front line. Now, yeah, different classes have completely different, like, there'll be single targets, or they'll hit everyone. There can be very differences though. Yes, indeed, that is very true with the commercial ads. Yep. It was a very interesting idea to do. But yeah, the game still looks very nice. But I think I would personally appreciate the sprite work bill.
弱いうちはとにかく敵の大将に攻撃を集中。
Double glory. But yeah, different classes can strike in woes, like sideways and straight away and such. So different classes have a few different unique interactions with combat. Now, the lethal character, as you can see, you do get to choose whatever the fuck you want with the lethal character. It's just the family members, you get a more generic pick thing.
説明しよう。2本の杭の間で丸ボタンを押すと次の地域に進めるよ。
Now, something I kind of was a little disappointed with this particular title was the kind of just zoning in out of areas. The PSP PS1 title was much like that too, which for the PS1 that would be more expected, but and obviously the PSP version being the same game obviously would continue it, but you think they'd be able to make more lengthier amounts without having to do new loading screen areas. Yeah, see, and this was also in the PSP version. On top of the many godlike beings you can have various mating rituals with. You can find more being trapped, imprisoned, or even tainted with evil. But it meets different needs. Now I'm gonna assume this one's just one where we have to win. Oh, could be wrong. But yeah, this, besides the generational kind of things, combat on the field, and that's pretty basic RPG stuff. Now, the time system also existed in Witchell. That's probably the thing that people will probably have the most iffy thing with this game, is that time passes, and, well, your characters will actually die. But yeah, see, like it's saying, like, once you get to a certain point with the people you have, you should make use of them, because they're gonna die in 2 years within the game. Yeah, basically, if you want to get on with really powerful, you need a lot of devotion killing those evil demons. Giggity. I didn't get anything else. Yeah. And as you can see, the lead little character has been one-shotting everything she hits so far, so. So you got treasures, exits, enemies, entrance, active party. Why not go investigate? Because it's not like it won't possibly murder you. Ooh. Nice bow. See, and that's why, for the most part, basically, if you're not fighting a boss, you should just go with those suggestions. But when you get to a boss, you'll probably, yeah, you'll want to suggest to pick what you think you should do. So let's see if we can charm this really big group here, maybe. Dodged. Too bad we don't have an archer, though. Oh, we found one. Well, I bet he's happy. He's like, oh yeah, young women. It's probably like, what's going on? What? Clan members have to mate with us? These women saved me? Woohoo! And see, another element that you have to manage.
力がゼロになったら先制離脱。戦闘後に技や健康度が激減して復帰。
Still alive. Nice. Yeah, and as you can see, the weasel was designed a little like a familial pink little cat with wings in a Pacific PS1/Sega CD title that you may or may not have heard of. Yeah, see, we can get the information out with the loyalty, the value, stamina's still going pretty good. Yeah, lots of
説
chests.
明しよう。宝箱に近づいて丸ボタンを押すと中身が手に入るよ。
I don't think any of these ones are traps though. You're screwed. But yeah, even though I prefer the 2D art of the PSP and PS1 versions, it's still a very nice looking game. Oh yeah, there's a lot of lovely titles on the Sega Saturn. I do have a few Sega Saturn imports. I have the one Grandia game that was always I have the one Grandia game that was only on the Sega Saturn. Yeah, we need to find a yellow key. Jeepers creepers. I have the one Shining Force game. Was it Shining Force 3? I think it was Shining Force 3, wasn't it? I have the 3 parts in Japanese, because obviously the first part. The first part came in English, but it's insanely costly, and plus it's not compatible with the other two if you were to get the Japanese version. So I have all 3 of them in Japanese. I have the Panzer Dragoon RPG's Japanese version. Let's see. I have the Lunar game Magical School on the Sega Saturn also.
一度行ったら100年は帰れない。そんな噂も聞くけれど。まあ本当にそんな道があったら話の種に行ってみたら。タイやヒラメの顔をしたお姫様の舞い踊りなんてなかなか拝めないぜ。
Can't cross that. It's just tying us to see. Should be able to go down here though. And it just took us back there. So we don't have a key yet. It's a paper thin looking crab. That's not good. We should take out the leader. I have the 3DS version of Soul Hackers. I'm I'm not sure what the first title you listed though. I don't have any shoot-'em-ups. I'm not sure what that first title you listed though. The title doesn't ring a bell. Yeah. Kyoto's all on skills and things.
そろそろ1ヶ月経って時間切れっぽい。今回は帰ろう？それとも討伐を続ける？
And that we've had a month past. So we can see what everyone's stuff's at and whether we would want to continue or not. Might as well return home though.
目標達成！わっしょい！当主様、お疲れさました！皆様もお疲れさました！すぐにご飯の準備を。
Exhausted and kinky. No, I'm just kidding. Strategy RPG from Sega. I might have to check that out. Maybe I might recognize the cover or something, because I've looked at a lot of different import Sega Sound stuff.
戦利品の中に新しい術の巻物があったよ。新しい術を誰が最初に覚えるか競争だね。5月。当主様、おはウィース。 説明しよう。知らない術の巻物や新しい職業の指南書を持ってる鬼を見つけたら絶対奪うこと。 それと足の投手のここらへに新しい項目を書き足しといたから暇な時に見といて。以上、今月の報告終わりっと。この間の討伐の感じじゃしばらくは足の言う通りにした方がいいかも。ってことで何していいか迷った時は足を呼んで提案を聞いて。
Yeah, it's better when it's actually in the game. It's very amazing how a lot of people have been able to incorporate actual translation patches in a lot of stuff these days.
説明しよう。次の討伐までの準備、足考えといてよ。見て見て。
But yeah, see, you get codes and such for other quote-unquote cleanse. Now, like in the previous game, you do actually get a family tree that can be very lengthy depending on how long the game lasts. Supposedly in the original game, you could actually game over if you had too many children at some point, which would make sense because there has to be some memory limit eventually. One dude from the band King Crimson composed the music with some other Japanese musicians. So who will be the lucky? But yeah, see, whereabouts unknown. Yeah, we don't need to go in the Foy territory there, buddy. Yeah, look at the craziness, and because this is in 3D, you can get some better look at some of them. But you get quite a variety of waifus and husbandos So if you have a lot of particular tastes, you can find just about every Japanese kind of thing here practically. Oh, now you're getting into threesome territory. I don't think anyone's gonna miss the monkey guy that much. And a lot of these, to note, are also returning from the previous game. A lot of these, like I remember him, I'm pretty sure he was in the previous one. And I know the cat chick was in this one too, I remember. And there's a lot of new ones, and they also added a lot of DLC ones, which was kind of well, I guess if you're into midgets, get on with the fish, dude. Yes, there's a lot of these two were actually bosses in the first game. Oh dear lord. Yes, there's quite a way of stuff here. Oh, really? I didn't actually know he was an option. Well, that makes a lot of things a little bit more awkward. Yeah, he was in it. He was in it. He was in it. I had him be part of the female lines mating partners. I don't remember that one. I think he was in it. I think he was too. Yeah, a lot of pretty odd bullshit. Now, the prices of devotion, if I remember correctly, vary a lot depending on how to say, like, I think they will based on seasons, devotion, the character, and I think the stronger the connection the character had to the deity, I think that also helped. So, but as you can see, these were all clearly for you to be starting at that. Now, the one thing I want... Now, notice, like, they look feminine, but it actually says they're male. Now, obviously, we're not seeing the female ones, because we only have female characters. And you may have noticed, where was it? Yeah. Some of them also are unknown, which actually that's odd, because they definitely look guys. I think question mark can go both ways, but I don't really remember. I guess we'll let the rabbit have his evil ways. Now, this is... might be the wrong way of putting it. Now, this is an interesting thing here, because those are actual stat-related things to your character and what the deity has. And they mix them together to create a new offspring. So you can get a lot of interesting stat changes, boosts, and decreases depending on how they mate. Why not just say everything's having a sale? But yeah, this is a very... Like, if you were to incorporate Dead Rising time mechanics into a traditional turn-based RPG, this probably would be the closest thing. I wouldn't really go with Breath of Fire 5 being as much as that, even though it's also timed, but it doesn't have... it's a different feeling, I guess I could say that. Yeah. It's the only way to sort. Newest familiarity. So it looks like there's no real option to go with the just all. Yeah, there's the cat one. She was in the first one too. Indeed, generational type RPGs are very, very far and few. The deal. Three. I think they're getting a little too kinky with this one. But I like the generational kind of idea. And see, you can choose the characters you want to take to the field and that. Let's take a peek in Hellfire Way.
大事なことを一つ言い忘れてたよ。僕たち神の力についてだ。
You mean that you're a horny bastard on the list now? You horny bastard?
最後が消えたせいで弱っているのは君たちだけじゃない。実は展開もなんだ。最後がなければ祭りはできない。祭りがないと人が祈る機会は減る。信仰心は神のご飯みたいなもんなのさ。薄れたら本来の力が出せないんだ。もちろんひるこ姉さんは教えなかったろ。一番困ってるのはあの人なのにね。
See, some of the only old generational games you got is like the Echo of the August War, which is incredibly fan servicey. Phantasy Star 3 had a generational system. Ooh. And I feel like there's a few more that, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. Hey, Fogs. Mind if I get through? Probably not. Didn't think so. But I mean, the style in this is really nice still too. So let's see if we can do all enemies. Let's try it. Let's hit them all. Oh, yeah, I guess you could do that. Get one of those USB battery pack things, charge it up, and just put. You know, actually, that is a. Maybe I should. Let's see, copyright, pan pended. Okay, send that to the office. Okay, what was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was running away from frogs! Okay, we really need to kill you. Dang, I can't get him with that. Yeah, nice shot at him. Give me those goodies. New fan and some ammo. See, that's not as good. That's a little boost, not a big boost. Oh, she got slightly better armor than them. So yeah, the fan dance was the lowest, so we'll give it to her. I have not got that one yet. I meant to get it and I hadn't gotten around to it. I really need to. Oh, I mean, did that actually give me an actual screenshot? Oh, nimble. Yeah, that did. That actually gave me a legit screenshot. I don't remember that. Didn't mean to click the hint thing. Now, why are there a bunch of frogs in a giant hot-ass area like this? And see, if I did a Let's Play this, one of the fun things I could do with the game is I could actually use viewers' names as different characters. Have a long family name of, tons of people in the viewer list being mortaled. And there is permadeath in battle if someone dies. They will die, not fucking faint die. So, this is a game you don't want to get very, very, very attached to people very long, because you will go through probably at least probably 50 people, at least if you were gonna do like some kind of perfect speed one kind of thing or something. You could probably deal with that just as a random guess, but there's no way you're gonna avoid not having some of your characters fucking croak on you. It's like, good luck doing that. You see, I like the Lido system too. It is a very interesting idea to throw a Lido character there you can execute to just end the battle. But in the end, is this something I recommend you checking out? If you're obviously into RPGs, and you, like me, have an appreciation for generation type RPGs that are, again, not a super common thing. Another lock. I definitely recommend it, but if you want a physical version, like I've said before, the English physical version is not easy to come by. It's out there if you're willing to pay the funds for it. But it was pricey the last time I looked it up. But other than that, you can get a way of Japanese, Asian versions that don't have English pretty easily. It's not very hard to get those. And of course, if you must get the English translation, but you don't want to pop the money for the expensive physical version, it's of course available digitally. Or if you got lucky and you got it in the past with your PlayStation Plus, it was several months back a PlayStation Plus free game. So if you're smart and you pick that up, even if you don't have a Vita or PlayStation TV yet, which is something I always recommend people to do, because you never know, maybe down the road you'll get one and boom, you'll have a whole way of Vita titles you can play then. Okay, come on, chill. Close. There we go. But I think I showed the pretty much basics of the game and what it's like. And yeah, we got quite a bit of items. You do have a limited space. I think that's about it. If you have any questions or anything about the game, please feel free to leave a comment down below. But I definitely recommend checking out this game if you have a Vita, PlayStation TV. It's just a shame it's really hard to get a physical English version for us that really like it. So, thank you for joining, and till next time.